Alright, I did my lesson plan with Victoria, and it is a social studies lesson on St. Augustine. Should take about an hour to complete. We said that the student in the video is probably early intermediate level of English proficiency, and he's in 4th grade. The standards that we used from CPOM was on identifying the significance of St. Augustine as the oldest permanent European settlement in the United States. The TESOL standard was about ELLs, learning to communicate information, ideas, and concepts necessary in the area of social studies. Our content objectives were to understand how the fort at St. Augustine was built and used, and that St. Augustine is the oldest continually inhabited city in the U.S. And then language objectives are discussion of details about St. Augustine when completing an information gap activity, and students being able to justify why St. Augustine is the oldest continually inhabited city in the country. I need to change that. Our vocabulary has to do with St. Augustine and the fort, which is officially called Castillo de San Marco, coquina, cannon and bastions. Those are just things with the fort. So the teacher materials would need a worksheet to give the students. We have video and a virtual field trip of the fort, and then students just need their pencil. So we would start with a backward book walk of a nonfiction article from the National Park Service website. Then presentation, we would do vocabulary words with our 5 vocabulary words for them to refer back to throughout the video. They're all relevant. And then we would do the virtual field trip. So then after the virtual field trip, we would do just a little review of canned question to see where everyone's at with their understanding, and then students would partner up to do an information gap activity. For review, they would do a find the fib, and then as extension or homework, I thought it would be fun for students to do a travel brochure / flyer on St. Augustine. So that's basically it.